In a world filled with billions of people walking different paths, there is something extraordinary about the way your life has unfolded. Not random, not accidental. Every experience, every struggle, every strange talent you possess has been woven together with a purpose far greater than you realize. While others may carry pieces of greatness, you carry a combination that has never existed before and will never exist again. You were not designed to be ordinary. The thoughts you have, the way you see the world, the resilience you've built through storms others could never survive. These are not coincidences. They are clues, signs that something rare was placed inside you long before you even understood your own potential. There is a reason certain opportunities seem to call your name, and why certain doors appear exactly when you are ready to grow. The truth is powerful and uncomfortable at the same time. No one on earth carries the exact mix of gifts, instincts, vision, and strength that God placed inside you. Not your friends, not your family, not even the people you admire. Your blueprint is completely unique, and with that uniqueness comes a responsibility to step into something greater than comfort. But here's the problem: most chosen ones spend years doubting themselves, shrinking their light, and trying to fit into spaces they were never meant to stay in. If this message resonates deep within you, then you are in the right place. Subscribe now, because on this channel we reveal the hidden truths, powerful mindsets, and spiritual insights that help chosen ones awaken to who they were truly meant to become. Your gifts were designed together for a purpose. One of the most powerful truths many people never realize is that their gifts were not given randomly. They were carefully designed to work together like pieces of a puzzle that form a larger picture. While some people may possess a single strong talent, chosen ones often carry a rare combination of abilities that complement each other in ways that are difficult to understand at first. You might be someone who thinks deeply, feels strongly, and sees possibilities others overlook. Maybe you are creative but also analytical. Perhaps you have the ability to inspire people while also understanding complex problems. At times, these different traits may have made you feel conflicted or misunderstood. But what if those traits were never meant to compete with each other? What if they were meant to combine into something powerful? The world often teaches people to fit into narrow roles. It encourages individuals to choose one identity, one path, and one definition of success. But chosen ones rarely fit neatly into those boxes because their design is more complex. Your creativity might help you see solutions others cannot imagine. Your emotional awareness might allow you to understand people on a deeper level. Your resilience might give you the strength to continue when others give up. Separately, each of these abilities is valuable, but together, they create something extraordinary. Think of it like a master key. A normal key opens one door, but a master key opens many. The combination of gifts inside you allows you to access opportunities, insights, and possibilities that others might never reach. This is why your life experiences have often pushed you to develop multiple skills instead of just one. The challenges you faced forced you to grow in different ways, shaping a unique set of strengths. You were never meant to be limited to one dimension. Your design is multidimensional, and the combination of gifts within you is part of a larger purpose that is still unfolding. No one else can replace your role. A powerful truth many people overlook is that every person has a specific role in the larger design of life. But for chosen ones, that role is especially unique. The exact combination of talents, perspective, experiences, and instincts that you carry has never existed before and will never exist again. This means something important. You are not interchangeable. In a world of billions of people, it is easy to believe that someone else could simply take your place. Society often gives the impression that individuals are replaceable pieces in a massive system. But when it comes to your deeper purpose, that idea could not be further from the truth. Your life experiences have shaped the way you see the world. The lessons you learned from hardship gave you insights that others may never fully understand. Even the struggles you faced were preparing you to carry a perspective that is uniquely yours. Imagine two artists given the same paint, the same canvas, and the same instructions. Even with identical tools, the final paintings would still be different. Each artist brings their own emotions, memories, and imagination into the work. Your life works in the same way. You may share certain talents with others, but the combination of those talents mixed with your personal experiences creates something that cannot be duplicated. This is why comparison is one of the greatest traps for chosen ones. When you compare your journey to someone else's, you overlook the fact that you were never meant to walk the same path. Their mission is theirs, yours is yours. And when you finally embrace the truth that your role cannot be replaced, something powerful begins to happen. You stop trying to imitate others and start developing the unique strengths that already exist within you. Your purpose was never about becoming a copy of someone else's success. It was always about becoming the fullest version of who you were designed to be. Your struggles were training, not punishment. One of the hardest truths for many chosen ones to understand is that the struggles they faced were not random acts of misfortune. In fact, many of the hardships that shaped your life were part of a deeper preparation process. While others may have lived smoother paths, your journey likely included moments that forced you to grow faster, think deeper, and become stronger than you ever expected. At times, it may have felt unfair. You may have wondered why certain challenges kept appearing in your life, while others seemed to move forward with ease. But what you didn't see at the time was that each obstacle was strengthening something inside you. Pressure reveals strength. Just as iron must pass through fire to become steel, chosen ones often go through experiences that forge resilience, wisdom, and emotional depth. These experiences give you the ability to handle situations that others might find overwhelming. Your struggles taught you patience. They sharpened your instincts. They forced you to adapt, to learn, and to grow. But perhaps the most powerful thing those struggles gave you was perspective. Because you have seen difficulty, you understand pain in ways others cannot. That understanding allows you to guide, support, and inspire people who may still be lost in the challenges you once faced. In other words, the storms you survived are part of what makes your voice powerful. People listen to those who have walked through fire and come out stronger. Your story carries weight because it was built through real experiences. So when you look back at the challenges that once made you question everything, remember this: those moments were not signs that you were failing. They were signs that you were being prepared. Preparation often feels like hardship in the moment, but later it becomes the very foundation of your strength. Your perspective is rare. Another sign of a chosen one is the way they see the world. You may have noticed that your thoughts often go deeper than surface-level conversations. While others focus on what is obvious, you naturally search for meaning, patterns, and hidden connections. This ability to see beyond the surface is one of the most powerful gifts you can possess. Your mind may question things others accept without thinking. You may notice opportunities others overlook. Sometimes you might even sense when something is not right long before it becomes obvious to everyone else. This heightened awareness can sometimes feel like a burden. It may have made you feel different or even isolated at times. Conversations that excite others might feel shallow to you, while deeper topics ignite your curiosity and passion. But this difference is not a flaw. It is a sign of a unique perspective. Many of the greatest innovators, leaders, and thinkers in history were individuals who saw the world differently from everyone else. They questioned assumptions. They explored ideas others dismissed. And because of that, they were able to create change. Your perspective gives you the ability to connect ideas in ways others cannot. It allows you to understand situations from multiple angles and find solutions that might otherwise remain hidden. In many ways, it's like seeing pieces of a puzzle that others cannot yet see. That's why your voice matters. When you share your insights, you bring clarity where others might see confusion. You help people think differently and consider possibilities they may have never imagined. Your perspective is not just unique, it's valuable. And when you learn to trust the way you see the world, you unlock a powerful tool that can influence and inspire others in ways you may not even realize yet. You were given influence for a reason. One of the most overlooked gifts many chosen ones carry is influence. This does not always mean being famous or standing on a stage in front of thousands of people. Influence often appears in quieter ways, through conversations, ideas, and the energy you bring into the lives of others. You may have noticed that people sometimes listen closely when you speak. Your words may stick with them long after the conversation ends. Even when you are simply sharing your thoughts or experiences, something about your perspective resonates deeply with others. This kind of influence is not accidental. It comes from authenticity. When someone speaks from real experience, people can feel it. Your words carry weight because they are backed by the journey you've lived. Every lesson you've learned adds depth to what you share. Chosen ones often underestimate the impact they have on the people around them. A single conversation, a moment of encouragement, or even the example you set through your actions can change someone's direction. Think about the times when someone else's words inspired you. Maybe it was a mentor, a teacher, a friend, or even a stranger who said something that shifted the way you saw yourself. Influence works like that. Small moments can create powerful ripple effects. Your ideas, your perspective, and the way you approach challenges may inspire people to see their own potential differently. Without even realizing it, you may already be helping others find strength they didn't know they had. But influence also comes with responsibility. The gifts you carry were not meant to stay hidden. They were meant to be used to uplift, guide, and inspire. When you recognize the influence you possess and choose to use it wisely, you begin to fulfill a purpose that extends far beyond your own life. Your intuition is stronger than most. Many chosen ones possess a powerful inner sense that guides them through life. This is often called intuition, the ability to feel when something is right or wrong, even before logical explanations appear. You may have experienced moments when you sensed a situation would turn out a certain way long before it actually happened. Perhaps you've had instincts about people, opportunities, or decisions that later proved to be accurate. At first, you might have dismissed those feelings as coincidence, but over time, patterns begin to appear. Your inner guidance is real. Intuition is like a quiet voice that helps you navigate the complexity of life. It doesn't shout for attention, and it rarely forces itself into your awareness. Instead, it appears as subtle feelings, strong impressions, or sudden clarity about what you should do next. The challenge many chosen ones face is learning to trust that voice. The world often encourages people to rely only on logic and external opinions. While logic is important, intuition provides insight that logic alone cannot always offer. Your intuition is shaped by your experiences, awareness, and emotional intelligence. It processes information beneath the surface of conscious thought, allowing you to sense patterns others might miss. When you learn to listen to that inner guidance, your decisions begin to align more closely with your true path. You may start noticing that the right opportunities appear when you follow your instincts. You may avoid situations that could have caused unnecessary difficulty simply by paying attention to what your inner voice was telling you. Trusting your intuition does not mean ignoring reason, it means allowing both to work together. When intuition and logic align, they create clarity, and clarity is one of the most powerful tools a chosen one can possess. Your uniqueness is your power. Many people spend years trying to fit into expectations that were never designed for them. Society often rewards conformity, encouraging individuals to blend in, follow familiar paths, and avoid standing out too much. But chosen ones rarely fit comfortably into those patterns. You may have noticed that your interests, perspectives, or goals differ from those around you. Perhaps you see possibilities others don't consider. Maybe your ambitions seem unusual to those who prefer safer, more predictable paths. At times, this difference may have made you question yourself. But your uniqueness is not a weakness, it is one of your greatest strengths. The qualities that set you apart are often the same qualities that allow you to create something new. Innovation rarely comes from people who think exactly like everyone else. It comes from individuals who see the world differently. Your creativity, your perspective, and your willingness to explore new ideas can open doors that others never even notice. Instead of trying to shrink your uniqueness to fit into narrow expectations, you are meant to expand it. When you fully embrace what makes you different, you unlock the ability to create impact in ways that only you can. The world does not move forward because everyone follows the same path. It moves forward because some people dare to walk their own. And when chosen ones embrace their true nature, they often inspire others to do the same. Your uniqueness is not something to hide. It is something to develop, strengthen, and share with the world. Because within that uniqueness lies the potential to create something remarkable. Your gifts will open doors. Many chosen ones spend years wondering when their gifts will finally lead them to opportunities that reflect their true potential. It can feel frustrating when you know you carry something special, yet the world does not immediately recognize it. But timing plays a powerful role in the unfolding of purpose. Your abilities may be developing behind the scenes long before the right opportunity appears. Every skill you refine, every lesson you learn, and every experience you gain adds another layer to your readiness. Think of it like preparing for a journey. You would not begin climbing a mountain without first building strength, learning the terrain, and gathering the right tools. In the same way, your life experiences have been preparing you for doors that will eventually open. When those opportunities arrive, the preparation you went through will suddenly make sense. You will have the confidence, knowledge, and resilience needed to step into situations that once seemed far beyond your reach. Chosen ones often underestimate how much they have grown during their quiet seasons, but those seasons are where the foundation is built. Your gifts are not meant to remain hidden forever. At the right moment, they begin attracting the opportunities that align with your purpose. And when those doors open, your readiness will allow you to walk through them with confidence. Your purpose impacts more than just you. One of the most important truths about purpose is that it rarely affects only one person. The gifts you carry and the path you walk often influence the lives of many others in ways you may never fully see. Every action creates a ripple effect. When you use your abilities to inspire, guide, or create something meaningful, the impact spreads beyond the immediate moment. Someone who hears your message may find the courage to pursue their own dreams. Someone who observes your resilience may learn how to face their own challenges with strength. Your example can become a source of motivation for people you may never even meet. Chosen ones often feel a deep desire to contribute something meaningful to the world. This desire is not accidental. It reflects the larger role your gifts can play in helping others grow, learn, and succeed. Purpose is rarely about personal success alone. It is about the influence your journey can have on others. When you fully step into your abilities, you become a living example of what is possible when someone embraces their unique design, and that example has the power to change lives. The world needs what you carry. At the end of the day, the most important truth is simple. The world needs what you carry. Your ideas, your creativity, your resilience, and your perspective all contribute to something larger than yourself. The combination of gifts you were given was never meant to remain hidden or unused. There are people who will benefit from your voice, your insights, and your actions. There are problems waiting for the solutions you might discover. There are opportunities that require the exact combination of strengths you possess. But stepping into that role requires courage. It means believing in your potential even when others may not fully understand it yet. It means continuing to grow, learn, and develop your abilities even when progress feels slow. Every chosen one eventually reaches a moment where they must decide whether to stay comfortable or step forward into something greater. When that moment arrives, remember this: you were given your gifts for a reason, and when you choose to use them fully, you begin to create a legacy that extends far beyond your own life. There is something powerful about realizing that your life was never meant to be ordinary. The struggles you faced, the lessons you learned, and the unique gifts placed inside you we're all part of a design far greater than coincidence. While others may spend their entire lives searching for meaning, you are beginning to understand that your journey has always been guiding you towards something greater. The truth is, the world does not need another copy of someone else. It needs the original version of you. Your perspective, your creativity, your resilience, and your purpose are part of a combination that has never existed before in the history of humanity. Out of billions of people on Earth, you are the only one carrying this exact blueprint. And when you begin to fully embrace that truth, something extraordinary happens. You stop shrinking yourself to fit into expectations that were never meant for you. You start walking with confidence, clarity, and purpose. But awakening to your true potential is only the beginning. If this message resonated with you, make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications, because here we uncover powerful insights designed to help chosen ones recognize their gifts, strengthen their mindset, and step into the destiny they were truly meant to fulfill. Your journey is just getting started.